is about the grind. Yeah, bubble grind.
Now we have a guy that could probably get in there if you...
It's game day. The Edmonton Oilers hit the road once again. How you doing? Happy game day. Game 2, baby. Oilers Ducks on a rainy afternoon here in the city of Championes.
Mushrooms?
You know how it is. It's Joaquin, Gage, Hernan, Salas, Zachariah, H. Kubish in the house as well. EST afternoons here on Edmonton Sports Talk presented by Play Alberta. Boys, we were so close yesterday. Screw it, let's do it.
Who messed up?
Who do you think?
You did?
Well, it wasn't Hernan who
always messes up.
Usually messes up.
Who always messes up our parlays?
Well, I had Tampa Bay winning by
2
2 or more goals. And, of course, they won in overtime, which means they can only win by a single goal. So, yeah, we went 2 for 3. We were close to hitting once again. But
how about that Cooch goal, eh? Oh, he was pissed.
Yeah, you had Kucherov on the parlay.
Yeah.
You hit that.
The wraparound?
Yeah. No, but he was like pissed. He punched the glass finally.
It was the first time in 17 games he scored or some weird stat like that, wasn't it?
Been a while.
Been a while.
It's been a while.
It's been a while since, what song is that?
Is it Stained? Since I saw
Been a while.
Been a while since I...
Look at that cup, hey?
Yeah, it's my Yeti.
Is that a gray cup?
No, I have one too, though. Dahmer gave it to me when I started with the Elks.
A gray cup?
Mm-hmm. Like a Yeti that says Grey Cup on it.
That says gray cup on it.
Okay, so I didn't notice. This is the one. The GF got me another one too. So I have 2 Yetis.
Okay. So we're rocking the same mugs.
Yeah, but mine's got H2O in it, right?
Why?
Because I already had a coffee.
Is it H2O?
Yeah, it is.
With what else?
No, I'm running today because I run, right? So no.
You didn't run yesterday.
No poison will enter this body today. Actually, maybe for the game. Anyways, welcome to EST Afternoons. Again, Edmonton Sports Talk presented by Play Alberta. Why limit your choices when you can have it all? Play Alberta is your go-to app for casino games, sports betting, and lottery all in one place. With easy access to real money games, you can enjoy everything Alberta has to offer right at your fingertips. Download Play Alberta and start playing today. DVD coming up at 1:40.
Wow.
NHL.com. Wow. Patrick Present from the Hockey News covering the Ducks. He's in Edmonton.
He brings the gifts.
We'll see what he brings us. Can the Ducks bounce back tonight? 3 out of the 4 teams did yesterday, Joaquin.
I know. So much for my everything's going 2-0.
Yeah. The Mammoth.
Yeah. Surprising.
The Sabres laid an egg.
Oof.
Until the final.
Well, you can't be letting in goals from the red line.
No.
Backhands from the red line. Tough look.
And Tampa Bay Lightning escape.
I don't know if they escaped. Did you watch the overtime period? They were all over them.
It was all Tampa Bay.
Yeah.
But wasn't it late in the third where that goon for Tampa Bay took a stupid penalty?
Yeah.
Yeah, I almost cost him the game. So,
yeah, the Canadians looked tight in overtime. After it was funny because the first 4.5 minutes of it were crazy. I thought that was going to end super quick.
Yeah. Can I be honest with you? I really like that Dobish guy. Played well.
Good goaltender, man.
Yeah. It's a good goalie, man. I don't know what to tell you, buddy. Hey, did we hit 100 yesterday, Coop? Do you know?
I'll double check. I'm pretty sure we did.
Okay, can you check that for me before we move on? Here. I really appreciate you, buddy.
Hey, I appreciate you too. You're a good guy.
You're a good lad.
Of course.
You're a good
Having
lad.
a great day. Well, it's rainy outside, but
Yeah, this weather, man, Joaquin.
Maybe that's why I'm down.
Yeah. Days like this put you down, man.
I am low energy Gage today.
You should come for a run with me, man.
No. That's ridiculous.
You're gonna run in the rain?
No, I'll run inside today. Hernan doesn't run in the rain. It's bad for my hair, for my skin.
Doesn't it hurt your feet too?
No. Yeah, that's when he comes in and starts complaining about his knees and his ankles and his hips and his feet.
Oh, man.
That's when he's pounding the pavement out there.
Ugh. It's only one way, buddy. Only one way to get tough.
Why don't you go to where does Tommy work out?
It's some bougie.
The bougie place.
Gym. But does Tom work out though?
I think you're not allowed to sweat on the equipment there, are you?
He just goes to socialize.
Yeah.
He's got his shorts
Hey, have
on.
you seen the bar beside it?
No.
Have you been to the bar beside it? It's like super bougie and she-ish. Yeah, I'm sure Tommy's going for margaritas or martinis after his spritz.
There's one that opened on 50th Street, kind of by Ellerslie. It's the most bougiest outside of a workout place I've ever seen, and it's packed. Like the membership. Movati. Yeah.
There's one in Windermere.
Crazy.
My daughter goes there.
Yeah, you can't sweat on the equipment.
No.
I just go to the Y.
They have those. That's what we should do. We should go in and do those Cirque du Soleil classes with the long bouncy scarves. Or whatever,
really?
And fly through the air.
That would be a great video.
I'm already
actually hilarious.
I'm already doing the velodrome. Okay.
Oh, you are. Okay.
Well,
good.
I might bail, but I might.
Well, is it because we got 100 likes yesterday? One
Did
of
we?
3 actually on yesterday's show.
Is that right, Coop? Well, why not do it again?
Smash the thumbs up. Smash the thumbs up. Smash the thumbs up.
All right, 100 thumbs up. 100 thumbs up. You know what I'm saying right now. 100 thumbs up. Hit us up on the River Korea box 780-218-9999 and on the nasty chat. Teed up the show. Let's get to some Oiler notes. Joaquin, game 2. You're on the pre and post, my friend.
Yes.
Go see him. He's gonna be at Ice House buying drinks.
No.
Hey, you guys are gonna have Crusher on, eh?
Crusher.
Krushinsky.
Oh.
Yeah.
My former coach.
Really? I loved him as a player, man.
Mike
Krushinsky.
Yeah.
So quick.
A quick story. I remember like he was a Reg Dunlop. He played and he was assistant coach. So he played a lot. He was still a really good player. But one time he comes up to me before the game and goes, "Hey, Gage, check out my stick." I'm like, looking at it. And he had a weird stick, a huge blade on there. And he had taken a Sharpie and lined out a puck on there on white tape. So it looked like there was a puck on his tape. And he goes, "You think this will mess up goalies?" I go, "I don't think so, but hey, have at her."
Yeah.
I think he scored that night too.
So before I got into this crazy business, a couple buddies invited me to the Alzheimer's hockey thing. I went to the dinner at night.
Oh, was he the host of that team?
No, he was there.
Oh, okay.
Jeremy Roenick was there, and he had all his Stanley Cup rings on a ring. So I put him on. I took a picture with him. He had beers with us. He's telling us stories. Like, he's a great guy, man.
If he ever participate in that Alzheimer's, I think it's this weekend, isn't it? Is it this weekend or maybe it's next weekend? Anyway, drafting guys. There's certain guys that you definitely want to pick if you haven't had them in years past. And Mike Krushinsky's one because he makes you feel like you were teammates 20 years ago or 30, 40 years ago winning Stanley Cups.
I'm tuning in just to see you talk to Mike Krushinsky.
All right.
It's a good player, man. For the youngins out there, he was a hell of a player. I don't know what kind of player he was, but he could score, he could hit.
Power forward, man.
Yeah, he's a really good player. Excellent player. So don't forget, Oil Stream pregame show gets going at 6:30. Tom Gazzola live at the Ice House. Joaquin live from his office in Southside Edmonton. And, of course, the Reed Wilkins show will run half an hour extra. They'll go from 3 to 6:30 at its game 2, baby, down at the good old Rogers Place. If you're going downtown, stop embarrassing yourselves and stop embarrassing this great city we have with your stupid fights. Go watch the game. Enjoy yourselves. No one says don't have a few wobblies, nothing like that. But the amount of videos that came out after game 1, Joaquin, was disturbing.
I want to call in the National Guard and just start pistol whipping these people that are being idiots.
Yeah, like enough is enough. Like most of these fights are just you've had one too many and you think you're tough.
I don't think it is even that. It's just people wanting to go down there and I'm not even gonna, I don't want to, it makes me angry. I'm not going to even talk about it anymore.
And if it's 6-on-1, guess what? You're not tough. Okay? So please behave if you're down. And I know the majority do behave and have a good time. But man, please
Maybe the weather will
Yeah.
keep people away.
learn how to behave. Please.
Jerks usually melt in the rain, right?
Yeah. Rip City Step, our Trailblazers won yesterday. Let's go. 15
Wow.
wins from an NBA championship. Okay, we got to get to it. The Oilers, Joaquin. So, sounds like Samanski's in. Not
Nice.
shocking. He's going to play with the Bash Brothers. It's a
Okay.
good line. Dickinson is a GTD, game time decision. I think he's playing.
So what did he hurt before? It was the back of the leg, right?
Yeah, I think so. They never really said. But in his post game, he's like, I'm not missing the playoffs. And he said, in these games, like, I felt good, blah, blah, blah. I think this is just more maintenance for Jason Dickinson.
You think so?
I think it's good. I think the whole first round, he's going to be a game time.
I mean, I didn't think Leon would play, and he looked really good. Sometimes when those Voltaren pills wear off, that the pain starts coming back in.
Yeah.
Dickinson, because it looked, when he went down and was hurt there, I thought, he's re-aggravated whatever was ailing him before, but I think it was on the other side. So, no, they're going to need him. He's one of the main reasons they won the last game, and he provides a lot of those intangible things that we were talking about throughout the regular season that were missing from the lineup. That strong presence in the third line, the shutdown guy that can kind of score. Like does he not fit that? Remember 8 years ago when the first LA Kings Oilers playoff series started and Danault was just awesome.
Yeah.
That's who Dickinson reminds me of, but a little bigger, a little faster.
Yeah. So I think he's going to play. The Lazar took his spot today in the practice, in the morning skate. Okay, so he was at RNH and Rozovic. I think if Dickinson can't go, Lazar's not centering that line. I think they're going to move RNH and they're going to move a few things around. I think RNH will center the third line, but we'll have to wait till warm-ups, and we'll wait and see on that. I mean, if he can't go, I think Lazar, he's not Jason Dickinson, but he's not going to hurt you. And he's probably going to get minimal minutes as well. They're probably going to run like 9 guys. And go with that. Okay, Joaquin.
Okay.
No changes to the D pairings. Obviously, Connor Ingram started.
Okay.
On the other side, big news. Radko is out. After slipping on a banana peel in Mario Kart for the third goalie games. He is out tonight.
Well, he was banged up before too, right?
Yeah.
So
Drew Hellison will draw in to make his playoff debut.
okay.
This is setting up to be nice for the Oilers. Listen, I'm not saying Radko Gudas is the best defenseman in the history of the NHL. No, but he's steady. And I think Hellison is a drop-off from Gudas. And I think
It's a massive drop-off from a regular NHL defender that plays against the top guys. And how much does Gudas play a night? Over 20 minutes a night, right?
he's probably up there. And he's tough.
Yeah, he's hard to play against. Now, initially you're thinking, oh, yes, Oilers lick your chops, fresh meat for the grinder. But you got to expose this guy. And how's the best way to expose a young defender?
Go
right?
at him. Dump the puck.
Well, limit his time and space. Do not give him any chance to start feeling good about himself. And then work in those hard areas. Constantly battle. Wear him down. A guy that's not used to playing. And I don't know where he's going to fit into the lineup or whatever, but definitely. If you can get a young guy coming in that hasn't played tons and trying to wear him down, this is where the depth of the Oilers of what we've been talking about, that's where the real advantages start rearing their heads, especially in playoffs, right?
Yeah, no, for sure. So a very interesting game tonight down at Rogers Place. Listen, I know you got to win 4 games, but I think if the Oilers win this one, they're in a good spot. They are a fantastic spot.
You got to look at it this way too. You're supposed to win your home games, right? It's not a series until someone loses at home.
I was just going to bring that up.
Did you?
We're such good buddies that we're just thinking alike now.
Or we just should probably talk to each other off air.
Well, with Reed in there, it's hard because he's so brilliant and funny.
Well, he just doesn't shut up too. No, you're Anaheim. You're going, God, we're just trying to get one of these games, go home, and we win our 2. That's kind of how you kind of look at it, right? And you go game by game.
Yeah.
But this is Oilers got to have this one because they got to keep home ice because in a game 7, if it does go that far, and I still think that this series is probably going to go 6 or 7, that gives you, I think, a little bit more of an advantage coming back home game 7 if needed.
We're going to hear from Conor McDavid in the second segment. Coop's working on that audio right now. Where should I go with this, Joaquin? Okay, let's go with this. We've been seeing a lot of these series, like Boston Sabres, physical.
Mm-hmm.
The 5-man scrap yesterday, Avs, Kings. Vegas, Utah, they don't like each other. Tampa Bay, Montreal, Hagel with the one-punch knockdown of Uri Slavkovsky. That is a nasty, nasty series. Josh Anderson mucking it up like crazy on that team. Good for him. You think this series gets a little nasty today?
Yeah, because they were watching that game last night between Tampa and Montreal. They were mentioning on the broadcast, actually, how Tampa Bay Lightning players were saying the last few playoff series, having to go through Florida, they just dog walked us. You know, they were the more physical team. So I think the Tampa Bay Lightning had the mindset that they have to play more personnel on their lineup that plays that Florida smash you in the mouth with skill type of attitude. And that's how they think they're going to win the Stanley Cup. Oilers are no strangers to that type of style, seeing it 2 times in the finals. But I don't think the Oilers are wired that way.
Yeah.
They're not. I'm not saying that they can't play a physical type of hockey, but the extracurricular stuff, they don't have a lot of. They have people that can play tough in between the whistles, but I don't see a lot of that nastiness that you see with some of these other teams, or just the way it's going. Now, things could change, but I don't think that's in Anaheim's MO either. Like that's
Well, especially with Gudas out.
There's no. But I mean, Trouba's in there.
Yeah,
Trouba's a hard-nosed player. Kreider, I find, is a hard-nosed player. I'm not saying that they're not physical.
Yeah.
But I think this will come down to more of a skill, straightforward game. But saying that, it is the team that eventually wins this series is a team that does play the right way and doesn't start cutting corners and trying to cheat for offense.
Like, out of all the series, now there were a lot of hits. I mean, Hyman, Doc, and sure. But I think this is the least physical series we've seen. It's only one game, and fair enough. But the other series, like, there's a lot of hate there.
And it's not like it was a no-hitter, though, too.
No, of course not. Yeah. But there was hits, but there wasn't a lot of nastiness that you're seeing in the other series. Will that pick up tonight? Who knows? Hopefully, because I love when things get nasty. Walking. The afternoon inbox is presented by the River Cree Resort and Casino. Check out their happy hour, 525 drinks, all beers, select premium well highballs, and select premium wine served at Tap 25, Center Bar Onyx, and on the casino floor. Available Sunday to Thursday from 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. On the other side of the break, we'll hear from Conor McDavid, and we'll get to some text messages that come in with some good questions, and we'll continue to tee up Oilers Ducks Game 2, 8:22 puck drop from Rogers Place. It's going to be a good game. And hopefully no extra time because we all need to go to bed early during the week. So hopefully they can finish it in 60 like they did Game 1. DVD coming up at 1:40 as well. And then we'll have an Anaheim Ducks guest in the second hour and the Screw It, Let's Do It parlay. Don't go anywhere. It's Joaquin Gage. It's Hernan Salas here on EST Afternoons. And here's our guy, Coop, with your sports update.
The Oilers and Ducks clash in Game 2. Edmonton leading the series. No Adam Henrique for the Oilers. Josh Samanski expected to draw into the lineup. Plus, Jason Dickinson is a game-time decision, while Radko Gudas is day-to-day for the Ducks. Drew Hellison comes in for Anaheim. Join Tom Gazzola, Ben Thompson on the GCL Diesel Oil Stream pregame shows. They set the table for tonight. Find Tommy live on location at the Canadian Ice House for both pre- and post-game. Tune in starting at 6:30 only on EST. A pair of other games go down around the NHL. Penguins looking to find their first win down 2-0 against the Flyers, plus the Stars and Wild duel. That series tied at 1 aside. Just 2 games in the NBA. Game 2, Magic Pistons starts at 5 o'clock. Orlando up 1-0. And after that, 7:30 tip-off between the Suns and Thunder. Out in OKC, Phoenix looking to tie the series. To the Diamond, the Jays and Angels are currently in action. Bottom first. Runless right now. Runner on third. Eric Lauer on the mound. 2 outs for the Angels. 3 other games are live, including the Orioles down 3-2 against the Royals. Bottom 4th inning. This sports update is brought to you by Windsor Plywood Leduc. Locally owned and operated since 1993. They're more than just plywood. They offer everything from doors and flooring to decking, fencing, and custom millwork. Windsor Plywood Leduc, they're the experts you need to know. Hear from Captain Conor McDavid up next here on EST Afternoons. I'm Zachary Kubish, and you're up to date.
The Nielsen Show with Lieutenant Eric.
Noodles is our GS Construction hockey analyst this morning.
Anaheim changed their game plan, too. They forechecked, and they really pressured the puck. You're going to see a different Anaheim team, but I also think you're going to see a different Edmonton team because I didn't think Bouchard or McDavid had their best stuff, which is good, in a sense, because if those two play well tonight, there's an opportunity for Edmonton to do something special.
The Nielsen Show with Lieutenant Eric. Weekday mornings 6 to 9. Only on Edmonton Sports Talk. Your clear choice for Edmonton sports.
The Blue Jays are back for their 50th season. Whether you're swinging for the fences or tackling backyard spring projects, get the space you need with Sentinel Storage, official storage partner of the Toronto Blue Jays. Try 4 weeks free today. Visit sentinelstorage.ca for details.
Your home for great performances is
The River Cree Resort and Casino.
God, I wish I could meet somebody like you online. She's got me in the friend zone.
Don't miss Morgan Jay's musical comedy May 23rd.
9 p.m. show is sold out.
Second 6 p.m. show added. Tickets at rivercreeresort.com.
River Cree Resort and Casino.
Excitement?
Bet on it.
Goodwill is
one shopper, finding something I never knew I needed. A jacket, a deal, one donor, letting go of something so someone else can move forward.
One program participant,
learning,
trying,
building skills,
building confidence,
building a future.
One purchase, one donation,
one job, one choice.
Goodwill is
the power of one, the power of one, the power of one, the power of one.
Goodwill Industries of Alberta. It all starts with one.
Playoffs don't care what day it is, and neither does the Canadian Brewhouse. Monday, we're packed. Wednesday, electric. Saturday, don't even ask. The Canadian Brewhouse is here for every game, every round, every minute of overtime. From puck drop to final buzzer, we are in this with you. Book your table, find your people, get loud. Don't miss out. Every game feels like a Saturday. This is our house, the Canadian Brewhouse.
Back here on EST Afternoons, Joaquin, Gage, Hernan, Salas, Zach Kubish with you. It's Edmonton Oilers game day. It's game 2 from Rogers Place. They host the Ducks, looking to go up 2-0 in this series. Heading back to Anaheim. Of course, those games will go on Friday night and Sunday night. Tommy Gazzola will be down at the Ice House today. He'll be joined by Mike Kruszyniski, one of the Oilers from the 80s, who was a really good player. Joaquin will be doing... what is it? Gage changers?
Gage changers.
Gage changers. And, of course, the one and only Benny Thompson will be along for the ride, too. And then the boys will be back later tonight for the post-game show. And just a reminder, the Reed Wilkins Show with Jay Mill. We'll go from 3 to 6:30. So this is the place to be for all your Oilers sports coverage. No doubt about it. All right. A few texts coming into the River Cree inbox here. Let's see here. Coach Mike says, does only the one-day break between games 2 and 3 favor the winner of game 2 more? I don't think so. Both teams are traveling. I don't think it matters. Right?
No.
the teams will travel tomorrow, land in Anaheim, relax, do some video, hit the ice on Friday morning. I don't think there's an advantage either way.
They're leaving tonight or tomorrow?
I think they leave tomorrow. Anaheim might leave tonight. I'm assuming the Oilers leave tomorrow. Early.
They might leave tonight.
They might, yeah.
What would you rather do?
I'd rather leave tonight, but depending on the game and all that,
That's
it
because
might
you
be
want to
tough.
go out in LA, though.
No, because by the time they get there, everything's closed, right? The 3 hour
Everything's open.
3 hour flight. They probably won't leave here till 1 a.m.
Wasn't there studies about that too? Like, yeah, maybe it'd be better just to for Anaheim though. It might be nice to get home.
Yeah,
get to their own. I don't know. I think I would rather just stay, get up tomorrow morning and leave.
Yeah,
that's what I would.
Because you can still get there early.
Because when you travel at night, it kind of sucks.
Then your sleep's off.
Well, you get on the plane, you're wired up, or you're wired regardless. None of these guys are probably getting to bed till 2 anyways, right? Because I mean, people that have played adult sports at 10:30 at some weird hour,
yeah,
and you get home and you're still wired from the game, right? So, I mean, I think it would benefit the Oilers if they just they went home after the game, got stuff ready. See you at the airport tomorrow.
Yeah, Ducks might leave tonight. That's a good point, Joaquin. But again, I just don't think one team's going to benefit more from the 1 day in between games. So
I can attest to that, Gager. I play drop in 11 to midnight every Thursday.
Jesus.
Yeah, it's tough.
That is brutal.
Yeah, not in bed until 2:30.
Yeah, you can't sleep. So I mean, for Anaheim, they go home. They probably wouldn't fall asleep until they got home anyway, right? Gain an hour.
That's crazy.
Yeah, whatever. We'll see.
It is what it is. Pat says, when's the last time the Oilers had a shutdown third line center with a bit of scoring? From Pat. That's a very good question.
With some scoring?
Was Letestu a third line center?
He was a power play specialist.
Yeah, he scored.
Rem Murray?
Bukestad, but he wasn't here long.
Bukestad was good.
Yeah, but he only played from the deadline in the playoffs, and then he never came back. That's a really good question. I'd have to go through some rosters.
Yeah. That's...
Who was the third line center in 2017?
Jesse Joensuu?
No. He's the preseason king, my friend.
Was Ty Ratty? Was he shut down?
No.
No, he was just shut down?
He was just shut down. I'm just going to look at the roster for 2017.
Letestu was there. I mean, regular season, 16 goals, 35 points, 78 games.
Letestu for sure was one. And they brought in David Desharnais. Remember at the deadline? Scored a big overtime goal against the Sharks.
Massive. I liked him.
Yeah, he's a good player, but wasn't here long. Yeah, I'd have to say Letestu's one. What was the other one I said? Oh, Bukestad, but he wasn't here long. Interesting. It's a very good question.
Yeah, I can't. One doesn't come to mind. But look, we were talking before that the players that they brought in for the first time in years, even in the offseason, over the last few seasons, bringing in with the sole focus of trying to find scoring in the bottom six, like helping out offensively.
Yeah.
And that's been a mistake. This is the first time that they've actually gone out and addressed a more pressing need, I think, with this team. And maybe just the play of the team, it looked that way. I'll always refer to our good old buddy Matt Cassian, who said you can't, not everyone's going to score tons of goals. And you're going to get enough offense in the regular season from Connor and Leon that you should be able to make the playoffs. Is what you need to do is make sure you keep the puck out of your own net. And let's hope that for Oilers fans' sakes that Dickinson is good to go, because he fits that bill quite well. And so does Samanski.
Yeah. Who was the third line center last year on this team?
Henrique, wasn't it?
Henrique. I mean, Ryan McLeod, but again, he had a short stint in Edmonton. Wasn't here for long.
He was here for 3 years.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. Like, was he a shutdown guy or was he the speed guy or
Connor Brown?
He wasn't a center though.
Well,
right.
Right. Okay.
Sorry, Coop.
Straight up center. No. I'm just thinking players overall. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know. Janmark.
He's kind of responsible.
Yeah.
But I don't look at Janmark as that, as like the Mike Pekka or, the guy that goes out there against the other team's top line all the time.
I think the impact of Dickinson, it's only been one game and we're getting way ahead of ourselves, but it's like Pekka in the playoffs when he was here in 06, the third line center was awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Scored big goals, played against the other team's top players. He could hit, he could do it all. He was only here for that 1 year, which sucked as well, but that's another.
Where did he go after here?
He go to the Islanders.
Yeah. Or was that before?
Let me look it up, buddy.
He
Like
was-
his heyday was with the Sabres. He went to a finals with them, did he?
Where
not?
did he? Was he with Vancouver too?
He started with Vancouver.
Started with Vancouver.
I don't
yeah.
even remember that one.
I remember playing against him. I think I played against him. Well, in Vancouver I did, but I played against him a few times in the minors too, I think.
He played 1 year with the Syracuse Crunch.
Yeah. That's where I
Okay.
played against him.
So Vancouver, Buffalo, New York Islanders, Oilers, 1 year to the Leafs, and then 2 years with Columbus.
Columbus.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, he's coaching now too, right? He's an assistant coach somewhere. Chicago?
I think he is. Yeah. He was a good player, man.
Great player.
The battles with Darcy Tucker were unreal.
God, I hated Darcy Tucker.
Me too. Okay, Conor McDavid, the Anaheim Ducks did an excellent job last game in shutting him down. They had 3 guys going at him. Their sticks were active because McDavid couldn't do anything. Now, we talked about it yesterday where McDavid, and listen, it's for me and you to be telling McDavid what to do. It's kind of crazy, but whatever. This is what sports shows do. We know he can deke through everybody, but you can't do it all the time because it wasn't working that game. The puck, there was just too much on Conor McDavid that there's no way he was going to get through. You said, hey, let's dump the puck in a bit, or let's
just some misdirection.
Yeah, let's find something different where, the other team's like, holy crap, we didn't expect that from Conor McDavid. Do you think the Anaheim Ducks can do the same thing they did in game 1? Can you see McDavid going without a point tonight?
It'd be hard.
Yeah.
Let's say this. Let's put it in a different way. Excuse me. Do you see Conor McDavid getting a 5-on-5 point tonight?
Yeah. I'm probably leaning more towards the power play. Yeah.
But that's different than defending him. Okay? So that's why I'm looking at your question a little bit different. Do I think Conor McDavid's going to have a point tonight? Probably.
Mm-hmm.
Do I think where's that point going to probably come from? I would say the power play. That's where I'm driving down that avenue first. Now 5-on-5, they did look good at defending him, right?
Mm-hmm.
And this is where I think you just need a little bit more misdirection, because I watched a lot of that Kucherov last night, right? And Kuch wants the puck, and he's very difficult to stop. But you could see at times how do I put this? He seemed like he was giving the puck up and then getting lost in the weeds. Just his goal was a perfect example. Yeah. So he's on the half wall, guy's on him, and he's kind of just drawing the guy towards him and then bolts, right? And then reads the play and gets something there. So guys like McDavid and Kucherov, the elites of the elites, they want the puck all the time. And you're most likely going to have more success. But if you can kind of lull them into that false sense of security, and he's so explosive and I would put his hockey IQ up against anyone else on the planet, just to maybe read the play, and this is where your teammates have to start raising the level of their game too, to find opportunities to get Conor McDavid the puck where he can have a lot more success than just kind of hoping, okay, well, he's got it, go score.
Yeah, and everybody's watching, right?
Yeah.
And the good thing about players like McDavid, like you brought up Kucherov, they always find a way. And that's why I think Oilers fans should be optimistic that Conor McDavid will be better tonight. Let's hear from Conor McDavid. He met with the media today following the morning skate. Here's the captain of your Edmonton Oilers.
If there's some areas that as a group you're looking to clean up tonight, what those would be heading into game 2? I just thought we got into trouble when we were slow. When our game slowed down, we couldn't keep anything alive and gave up some chances. I think for us, we got to play fast. We got to play predictable. We got to play simple. When we got away from that, we got in trouble. When we did do that, we did some good things. So, yeah.
You guys did start reasonably well, but were you happy with that? And how do you duplicate that?
Yeah. I thought obviously the first period was good, the second period was no good, and third period we found a way to win a game. So there's positives in that, and there's lessons in that as well. So lots to grow on game one.
Contributions from guys on the lower in the lineup. How big are those in that game, and how big are those going to be moving forward to get some goals from guys that usually don't score points?
It's important. You're getting, as you said, contributions from everybody. It's a team sport, and everybody needs to be pulling on the rope. And I thought we got contributions up and down our lineup. I thought everybody was solid.
The one place that was different last game was your power play zone entries that are almost always pretty smooth weren't as smooth. Was that something they did, or was that just you not executing it the way you usually do?
Yeah, that was me just not doing, not being clean enough doing that. That's an area we're obviously very good at, not too concerned about it. But that being said, they threw some different things at us, and we'll adjust.
One of the wrinkles here is your old coach from around here is behind their bench now. How much, inside intel would Anaheim have that maybe other teams wouldn't?
Yeah, they'd have lots, but I don't think anything on our power play is hidden or is we've been doing this for a long time and we know what we do really well. So I don't know how many secrets you can really tell.
When they push, what do you sense from them? What they're potentially capable of, and how serious you have to take that?
Well, they're really, really good. They got some special players, players that it doesn't really matter how old they are. They're very good. When they pushed, obviously you could tell we had a tough time. So, with that being said, I still think it wasn't our A game. And as I said, when we slowed down. Kind of gave them an ability to get to their game.
How did you feel? Over the last few months, what did you see from what's allowed him to kind of stabilize the bottom six in his own zone?
He's really, really solid. Really, really good in his own end. His attention to detail is really good. Nothing bad seems to happen when he's on the ice. So that's a great way to get into the league. Build from your net out.
I feel your experience in the third period, pushing without taking chances is a big reason why. Maybe earlier you guys wouldn't have known how to fight back in a game without taking too many risks.
Well, we understand that you have 20 minutes to score one. You can't give it all away in the first 5 minutes or first 10 minutes. Because if they find a way to get another one, you're in a really tough spot. So you got to find a way to hold them and take your shots when you get them, and I thought we did a very good job of that.
We asked Conor Ingram after the game about the team's game, and he's like, I focus on my own game. He was really solid and clutch for you guys. How much you sort of appreciate that approach from him and his focus?
Yeah, obviously, he's been really, really good and was solid for us in game one and gave us some very timely saves. Goaltending isn't about making all the saves, it's about making the right ones, and he made all the right ones.
That was Conor McDavid meeting with the media earlier today. He said they have to play fast, Joaquin. Said they got into a little bit of trouble when they slowed things down, especially in that second period. A lot of turnovers, too, in that second period. I did like what he said about the power play. He just said, guys, there's no secrets. Everybody has film on you. We've been doing this for years.
Yeah.
Our power plays are power play. People kind of know what we're trying to do. Sure, we're going to mix in a few wrinkles, but there's really no secrets.
There's too much video to really have any secrets on that. We probably could help out teams that hadn't seen stuff just by watching it that much. But no, there's certain intangible things that I like that question. I did like what could Woody possibly say? He could, he'll have some stuff on how guys like to operate and things, and how to try to what he saw was their weaknesses to try to exploit, and what they maybe some things that they didn't do well that he had. But other than that,
stick to 29. How about that one? If you're telling the Ducks penalty kill.
Oh yeah. Just go have someone stand over there.
Stand beside him.
Yeah.
We'll go 4-on-3 if we have to.
Yeah.
Ontario Mom says what he said about the goalies was interesting because weak goals have plagued their playoffs. Yeah. I mean, listen, Connor Ingram's giving them the save. And it's important to notice when he's making them the saves, when they're down or when it's tied. He's making the big saves. The Oilers have had good goalies here in the past. They've gone to 2 finals. But I think you're right, Ontario Mom. What they've missed is that key save in key moments, right? So
I don't know if it's not even that so much, but it's not the key save. It's just I would say it's more of the deflating
goal
save that you needed.
Yeah.
The Oilers goalies have done well in the past few years. They've made, like, Stuart Skinner in the conference finals has been stellar.
Yeah.
And making saves he probably shouldn't have, right? So, but it was always the one that you're when the team's pushing, and you're in the other team zone for a long time, and then they come down and score real quick. That's the backbreaker.
Kind of last year in Game 1 when McDavid willed the Oilers back against LA 5-5, and then that bad goal.
Yeah.
It's those goals.
That's
Afternoon Inbox is presented by the River Cree Resort and Casino. Check out their Tap 25 restaurant where the entire menu is 50% off 7 days a week from 2 to 5 p.m. Coming up next, Derek Van Diest from NHL.com joins us to continue to preview Oilers and Ducks Game 2 here on EST Afternoons. It's Joaquin Gage. It's Hernan Salas. Don't go anywhere. DVD on the other side of the break. And here's your sports update and a quick break with Coop.
The Oilers play host to the Ducks for Game 2, Round 1. Edmonton leading the series 1-0 over Anaheim. No Adam Henrique for the Oilers. Josh Samanski expected to draw into the lineup, plus Jason Dickinson. He's a game-time decision. While Radko Gudas on the other side is day-to-day for the Ducks. Drew Hellison comes in for Anaheim. Join Tom Gazzola, Ben Thompson on the GCL Diesel Oil Stream pregame show as a setup action for tonight. Tommy's live on location at the Canadian Ice House for both pre- and post-game. Coverage starts at 6:30 right here on EST. Elsewhere in the NHL, the Penguins look for their first win against the Flyers, down 2-0 in that series, plus the Stars and Wild go at it. The series tied at 1 apiece. Just 2 games in the NBA. Game 2, Magic Pistons starts at 5 o'clock, Orlando up 1-0, and at 7:30 the Suns and Thunder battle out in OKC. Phoenix looking to tie up the series. To the Diamond, the Jays and Angels are in action, top of the 3rd run list, in their series closer, Vladdy Guerrero Jr. At-bat runner on first for Toronto, 2 outs for them in the game. And tons of other action live around the majors as well. Bottom 9th, Astros with a 2-0 lead on the Guardians. Derek Van Diest checks in next here on EST Afternoons. I'm Zachary Kubish, keeping you in the loop.
The EST Hangout.
McDiesel 780 says they need the collapsible oil derrick for the entrance. That would be the only thing that would make it so much better.
They do.
The entrance music, the crowd going bananas, and when they come out, like, it's cool that they come out and the building's going bananas, but there's something about when they were coming out to that oil derrick that just put it over the top.
The EST Hangout, presented by Sentinel Storage. Weekday mornings 9 to 11, only on Edmonton Sports Talk, your clear choice for Edmonton sports.
Hey Edmonton, did you know a local Play Alberta winner scored over $430,000 on Desert Fantasy? Think about the rec room you could build with that kind of cash. From major casino winners every hour to jackpots worth millions and hundreds of popular games to money that stays in the province, there has never been a better time to sign up for Play Alberta. Download the app today to get started with casino, sports, and lottery, all in one app. Must be 18 plus to play. When you gamble, use your game sense.
At Firehouse Subs, our subs are freshly toasted, stacked high, and crafted to satisfy. Each sub is piled high with premium meats, melty cheese, and toasted to perfection. Firehouse Subs brings bold flavor to every bite, all served on a freshly toasted roll. But we're not just feeding Edmonton, we're fueling it. Dig into the brisket hat trick, piled with slow-smoked brisket and melty cheese. Or go to the Firehouse Subs fan favorite, the Hook and Ladder. Made to order with smoked turkey, honey ham, and Monterey Jack cheese on a perfectly toasted roll. With 15 Firehouse Sub locations across Edmonton and the greater area, it's easy to grab a hot and hearty sub close to home. Firehouse Subs. Hot, hearty, made to satisfy.
Time for a new career in 2026? Or maybe your kid is still pondering their path. Good news! Weiss Johnson is hiring. Hi, it's Dennis, and not only are we hiring for heating and air conditioning, we're also looking for experienced plumbers and gas fitters. With the growth in residential development, there's no shortage of opportunities at Weiss Johnson. Choose your path with us. Learn from one of the industry leaders, and we will grow together. Receive great benefits and school reimbursement as well. Visit weiss-johnson.com today.
Looking for quality building materials and friendly advice? Visit us at Windsor Plywood Leduc, family owned and locally run since 1993. From interior materials for doors, flooring, baseboards, and all the finishing touches to all you need for your outdoor projects like cedar lumber for decks and fences, plus all the plywood you'd need. Our full-time on-staff carpenter can help with anything odd-sized or custom, and from domestic hardwoods to exotic selections, we've got you covered. And if we don't have it, we'll track it down for you. Windsor Plywood Leduc. We're the experts you need to know.
How dude.
This is Shaq and you're listening to Edmonton Sports Talk.
We're back here on EST Afternoons on Edmonton Oilers game day, game 2. It's puck drop at 8:10, Joaquin. 12 minutes earlier than last game. We'll see. It's Joaquin, Gage, Hernan, and Salas here on EST Afternoons on Edmonton Sports Talk. We have been live since 6 a.m. and we won't stop until 8 p.m. tonight. We'll take a bit of a break for the game, obviously, then the post-game show. All our guests are brought to you by Old Country Towing, Edmonton's most trusted 24/7 roadside rescue team. Fast, safe, and reliable for over 15 years. Whether it's a game day or a snowstorm, we work as hard as your favorite team to get you going. Call 780-986-6088 for all your towing needs. And with that, we bring in from NHL.com our good buddy, Derek Van Diest. Derek, I see you're down at the rink. Lots to get to here. Dickinson, a game-time decision. Sounds like Samanski's in. Gudas is out. I guess we'll start with the easy one. I think Dickinson's going to play. I think this is just the way the first round's going to go with Jason Dickinson with the injury he has, which we don't know what it is, but I think going forward he's going to be a GTD every game. Derek Van Diest, what do you think?
Yeah, he will. I'd be surprised if he didn't play tonight. He took a puck off the foot a couple of weeks ago, blocking a shot in San Jose. And, anyone who's taken a puck off the foot before knows that sometimes they take a while to heal. So he obviously looked pretty good. He could move around pretty well. It's just a matter of it's a sensitive area, a sensitive spot. I think we saw him kind of hurt it a little bit in game 1. But, yeah, I'd be very surprised if he didn't play, particularly how well he played in game 1. So it's this time of year. Everyone's a game time decision. All the injuries are upper or lower body. It's just one of those things that it's very secretive at this time of year. But, yeah, I'd be very surprised that if he doesn't play. Radko Gudas will not play. He's been playing on one leg for a while now. So, obviously, he re-injured that leg injury in game 1. So that's a big loss, I think, for the Ducks on the blue line. Mm-hmm. He's kind of their leader. He's kind of their physical leader. He's a guy that you always have to realize and watch for when he's on the ice. So it'll be interesting to see how Anaheim responds to that. But other than that, Henrique is out and Josh Samanski draws in. So Samanski, talked to him this morning. He's pretty excited. He's a guy that said, I don't get nervous. He played in the Olympics. It didn't look like he was nervous at the Olympics. So I'm sure he'll come in here and do what he's been doing all year. He's been very responsible defensively, winning some draws, and he's a player that's kind of accelerated his development this year, where the Oilers didn't expect him to be around. They thought maybe next year, the year after, but he's done very well for himself this season.
Derek, the Ducks managed to do something that a lot of teams really can't or aren't able to do, and that's shut down Conor McDavid or keep him off the scoreboard. but they still, unfortunately for them, managed to lose the game. Is that one of the things that they can kind of take into game 2 with a little feather in the cap that, hey, we've shut this guy down. If we keep doing this, it increases our chances to try to win game 2 here in Edmonton?
Yeah, and then I think Joel Quenneville talked a little bit about that today. It's a game-by-game process. It's like the power play and the penalty kill. You have to work on it game by game. I think what the Ducks did really well is they kept a lot of guys behind the puck when he was on the ice, and McDavid was rushing at them with speed. They have very mobile defense. They have forwards that can skate. They get up and down the ice. And I thought, especially on the power play, when McDavid was trying to gain the zone, usually teams back off and give him the blue line. But the Ducks were really good at lining people up on the blue line and really keeping those gaps small. So try and get McDavid through there, and he was getting frustrated. They have good sticks. They have good mobility. So I think that's the difference here with this Anaheim team. You got a lot of good young players, but they can get up and down the ice, and they can skate with Edmonton. They can skate with some of those guys. So I think that's what the Oilers have to look at. And I expect Conor McDavid to have a big game tonight. Obviously, last game was the only game that the Oilers have won this season with McDavid not getting a point. So that's, we'll see how he reacts. But he looked like he had that look in his eye this morning when we talked about him. He'll be fired up for tonight's game.
Derek Van Diest from NHL.com joining us here on EST Afternoons. DVD, we were talking about it earlier, just watching all these other series. There's a lot of nastiness, right? Like every series. And listen, both teams, the Ducks and the Oilers, they have physical players, but we haven't, now it's only been one game, but we haven't seen that nastiness. Do you see that picking up here as the series goes on, or is it just kind of what Gage alluded to? Like they have physical guys, but maybe we shouldn't expect so much nastiness?
No, I think that usually picks up in the second or third games of a series. Like these teams haven't played each other a lot. The last time they played each other in the playoffs was 2017, when the Oilers were kind of the same type of team that Ducks are now. They were the young up-and-coming team with a lot of good young players, and the Ducks were the experienced team, trying to make one last kick at the can type thing. So I just think sometimes in game 1, you don't know what's going to happen. Things aren't very predictable. But I think as the series ramps up, I think there'll be more animosity. I think it'll take a big hit or something will happen. You run their goalie or something's going to happen that'll kind of set it off. Because I know that both teams have guys that can play physical, and they're not afraid to play physical. So I think it's just a matter right now. They're kind of feeling each other out. It's like a boxing match. You kind of feel each other out for the first couple of rounds, and then you start throwing the haymakers in the later rounds. So I expect the animosity to be really ramped up here in this game, and it'll keep going as it goes. I think, you've seen that in the other series. I think there's just familiarity with other teams. Haven't played each other, but this is the first time the Oilers and Ducks have played a playoff series in a long time. So I think they just kind of figuring out who can do what can happen. And obviously with Ratko Gudas out of the lineup, I think that kind of eliminates that a little bit.
Just a bit.
You just never know with him, right? But I just think it'll take one big hit or something to spark everything, and they'll start developing that animosity towards each other.
Derek, I mean, you looked at the goal scorers for the Edmonton Oilers last game with Kapanen and Dickinson, two guys that I know a lot of people wouldn't predict that they both have 2 in that game. 2 other players on the Edmonton Oilers that probably, if you asked them, would admit that wasn't their best outing, but they're going to need these 2 guys if the Oilers have any hope of advancing through not only this series but the next few to get back to a cup, and that's Ryan Nugent-Hopkins and Evan Bouchard. What's their demeanor like, and are these guys in your mind ready for kind of a bounce back from game 1?
I think so. I think Ryan Nugent-Hopkins has been struggling a little bit since he was taken off that top line. I'm not sure that he can drive a line on his own anymore, and I'm not sure if you're not playing him in the top 6 and you're not playing with really good players. I think he struggles a little bit. It just happens, he's getting older. He's probably lost a step, and it just happens. But he's a veteran guy. He's a guy that you can do so much for this hockey team. He's a great defensive forward. He plays on the power play. He does a lot of good things for the Edmonton Oilers. So I imagine he will pick up his game. And as things get along here, they progress further, we're going to see a lot more from Ryan Nugent-Hopkins than we've seen kind of down the stretch here and into the playoffs. Evan Bouchard is Evan Bouchard. You know, sometimes you're going to get the good Evan Bouchard, and sometimes you're going to get the bad Evan Bouchard. I keep telling people that there's two types of Bouch bombs. There's the good Bouch bomb, the blast from the point, and then there's a bad Bouch bomb when the play blows up in front of them. So it all depends on what Bouch bomb you get. And I know there's been a lot of noise. You know, it's coming from inside the house, to be honest, of him getting in, you know, being a Norris Trophy candidate. But I just think he needs to be, if he's going to be in that conversation, he needs to be a guy that's in every game and not making the mistakes that he's making and losing the battles that he was losing. And it's the little things, too, that we notice, we watch him play every game, is that, you know, he's not an overly physical defenseman. He doesn't win a lot of battles in the corner. He can't break up the cycle. And the one thing I say to people that ask me about Evan Bouchard is I said, when guys come at him one-on-one, they come at him. They're not intimidated to try and challenge him. And until he becomes that elite defensive guy where guys will say, okay, oh, that's Bouchard, I'm not even going to try. And they kind of spin around and wait for help. I think he'll never be considered for that Norris Trophy because he's got to develop that side of his game. And he's got the offensive side of his game going, but just defensively, it's the little things that he does. And we've watched it. We've seen here lose a battle, and then the puck gets stuck in the Oilers' zone for 30 seconds, or we watch him bail out of a hit, and then same thing happens. So until he gets that side of his game going, until he becomes a bit more well-rounded, I don't think he should be a candidate for the Norris Trophy. I think he might be still kind of in the mix, but I think he's got a lot of development on the defensive side of the puck. Offensively, he's a great player, fantastic, reads the game really well, has a lot of offensive instincts, but you need him to kind of be your leader defensively as well.
DVD, I know you're super busy covering all the NHL playoffs. Thank you for taking some time. I enjoy the game tonight, and I'm sure we'll have you on next week sometime.
Sounds good. Thanks for having me on, guys.
Derek Van Diest from NHL.com there as we continue to tee up Oilers and Preds game 2. Buckaroo Bandit says, live by the Bouch, die by the Bouch. I think he bounces back tonight. Yeah, he wasn't too good in game 1, but we've seen this before. We saw it last year in round 1 against the LA Kings, and then he became the butcher. So will we get the good Bouch bomb, like DVD said, or the bad Bouch bomb tonight? We'll wait. You might get him in the same game, Joaquin. You might get him in the same game. It's EST Afternoons live from the William Huff studio. Since 1952, William Huff has provided industry-leading advertising solutions for thousands of valued clients. Their unparalleled customer service combined with decades of industry expertise and desire to make every job the very best it can be is what they call the William Huff advantage. Visit their website at williamhuff.com or give them a shout at 780-454-4536. Hour 2. We continue to talk Oilers, Ducks, continue to talk NHL playoffs. We'll have Hernan's World mix in with Noticias. We have Patrick Present coming on from the Hockey News. He covers the Anaheim Ducks. And, of course, screw it, let's do it parlay. Let's get to 100 thumbs, please. And thank you.
Smash the thumbs up! Smash the thumbs up! Smash the thumbs up!
We're back with hour 2 here on EST Afternoons.
The Reed Wilkins Show with Jay Milne.
Luke Gazdick joining us on the Oil Country Towing Video Hotline. How aware are the players of the pregame? Take us through the skating out and all that.
I used to absorb the energy from the crowd. Like, I would be vibing and getting fired up, but I can guarantee you there's some guys who don't have a clue. They won't remember one song that was played. I'd probably give you the whole set list.
The Reed Wilkins Show with Jay Milne, weekday afternoon 3 to 6, only on Edmonton Sports Talk. Your clear choice for Edmonton sports.
Looking for flooring? Paramount Flooring has it all. Sales, service, and expert installation. With options for every style and budget, open 7 days a week. We've got you covered. Quick delivery and in-stock deals. Plus, EST listeners get 10% off. Visit ParamountFlooring.ca today.
You've heard the name, but what does it mean? For over 66 years, William Huff Advertising has supplied signage from screen printing to digital to LED with design, production, and install in-house. It's a one-stop shop for all your signage needs. Edmonton owned and operated, William Huff has been trusted by the biggest companies and teams in the City of Champions and many others across the country to do the job. If you're looking for a way to get the word out about your company or event, they are the answer. Go to www.williamhuff.com. Their results speak for themselves.
Your home for great performances is the River Cree Resort and Casino.
God, I wish I could meet somebody like you online. She's got me in the friend zone.
Don't miss Morgan Jay's musical comedy May 23rd. 9 p.m. show is sold out. Second 6 p.m. show added. Tickets at rivercreeresort.com. River Cree Resort and Casino. Excitement? Bet on it.
The Canadian Brewhouse has a happy hour for any scenario. Had a good day? It's time for happy hour. Bad day? Oof, happy hour. Boss said great job? Happy hour. Boss said let's circle back? Ugh, definitely happy hour. Got a promotion? Happy hour. Spilled coffee on your shirt 5 minutes after getting dressed? Ugh, happy hour. So whether you're celebrating or recovering, our happy hour starts at just $3.99. The Canadian Brewhouse. Your day just got happier.
The Oilers and Ducks go at it for Game 2, Round 1 action. Edmonton leading in the series. No Adam Henrique for the Oilers tonight. Josh Samanski expected to take his spot in the lineup, plus Jason Dickinson. He's listed as a game-time decision, while on the other side, Radko Gudas will not play. He's day-to-day for the Ducks. Drew Hellison comes in for Anaheim. Catch Tom Gazzola, Ben Thompson on the GCL Diesel Oil Stream pregame show. They set up tonight's matchup. Catch Tommy live on location at the Canadian Ice House for both pre- and post-game coverage. Tune in starting at 6:30 right here on EST. Two other games in the NHL. Penguins looking for their first win, down 2-0 against the Flyers. Plus the Stars and Wild duel. That series tied at 1 apiece. Just two games in the NBA. Game 2 Magic Pistons starts at 5 o'clock. Orlando up 1-0. And at 7:30 tip-off between the Suns and Thunder goes from OKC. Phoenix looking to tie that at 1 aside. To the Diamond, the Jays, Angels, they're in action currently, end of the third. Angels going up 1-0. Jays up to bat. Jesus Sanchez next up to the plate. Around the majors, just one game live. End of the sixth. Orioles up 8-6 on the Royals. I'm Zachary Kubish. That was your sports update. Hour 2 of EST Afternoon starts right now.
Dun, da, da, da. What is happening?
I'm your huckleberry.
Yeah.
This is like an anaconda taking down a pig.
We're back here on EST Afternoons, Hour 2, Edmonton Oilers game day. Ducks, Oilers down at Rogers Place. 8-10 for puck drop.
A ton of people will be there tonight.
A ton of people will be there tonight. It's going to be a good time. I'm just excited. The weather sucks, but the vibes are good, everybody. The vibes are good. It's Joaquin, Gage, Hernan, Salas, and Zachariah H. Kubish here with you for Hour 2. Reminder, we've been going since 6 a.m., and you all know that, and we're going to go right through till 8 p.m. Reed Wilkins show coming up from 3 to 6:30. Then the Oil Stream pregame show live from the Ice House downtown will take over from 6:30 till 8. Tommy Gazzola will have Oilers legend Mike Krushaneski on the show alongside my buddy and good buddy.
Who?
El Joaquin with 2 Scoops Benny as well.
Oh, 2 Scoops.
Good old 2 Scoops.
Why you call him 2 Scoops?
I don't know.
Because he always gives it 110%?
Yeah, he's a good lad.
You remember Wesley 2 Scoops?
No, I don't.
You don't?
No, who's Wesley 2 Scoops?
Is that Wesley? It's from American Gladiator. Was it called 2 Scoops? He always gave it 136,000%. You don't remember? Did you ever watch that show?
Mm-mm.
Well, why wouldn't you say that then?
I know of
Wesley
it.
2 Scoops Berry.
Yeah.
Yeah. Legendary American Gladiators champion, renowned as a 3-time American and 2-time international champion.
Really?
His incredible speed, 3,000 to 4,000% effort.
Yeah, that's what he used to say all the time.
Oh, Benny Smalls. He's got some.
Why do I remember that
I know.
and nothing of value?
YouTube Trev says, I got a wicked pump on. What the hell is he talking about?
He's lifting weights, man.
I don't know what he's talking about.
Oh, boy.
You better be at the
Jesus.
gym, young sir.
Well, he could be filling up his car with some gas.
That too. Yeah. Well, you appreciate him listening.
I guess you could refer to a big pump on with the price of gas. I guess
Yeah,
that's true.
yes. Yeah. You can't go wrong with that.
What a weirdo.
Oh. Oh, he's the weirdo of all weirdos, eh? But we love him. We absolutely love that kid. He's a good lad. I'm just trying to get something here, boys. What do I need?
That's a great question, Hernan. What do you need?
He needs to fix that cough is what he does.
Oh, man.
You need some hauls?
It's tough, buddy.
Got him on deck.
It's tough. So we're going to do Hernan's World, kind of mix in with Noticias because we don't have a lot of time. We've got some guests coming up. Of course, Hernan's World is always brought to you by the Edmonton Garrison Memorial Golf and Curling Club. Visit EGMGolf.com for all the details regarding their upcoming golf season. And, of course, Noticias is always a nice little segment we like to have on this show.
Este es su noticiero.
All right, Joaquin, the Bruins come back. Former Edmonton Oiler Victor Arvidsson, 2 goals. He's playing.
Nice goals, too.
Yeah, he's playing really well. UPL gave up one of the worst goals you'll ever see from center ice. A nice little backhand that just hopped on him. It just went like this.
Doesn't matter.
Watch me, Joaquin. It just went like that.
Yeah,
or like
went
that.
the other side.
Yeah. Yeah.
But he might as well have done that.
Yeah. And it's a killer goal because it made it 2-0.
Oh, man.
And Josh Allen was in the building.
Wow. Does that
He was
show
getting
you?
his pump on.
Yeah.
Oh.
Maybe should have. Maybe Josh should stay home.
Yeah. He's bad. He's bad juju, man.
Very bad juju.
Well, he's been wearing the Sabres hats around the facility, I think,
Has
too.
he?
Yeah.
So
Big props.
get this stat, boys. Going back to the regular season and 2 playoff games, the Sabres power plays 0 for 31.
Really?
Yeah. 0 for 31. Lindy Ruff said, yeah, we got to take a look at it. Yeah, you think? You think? All right. JJ Moser scores the OT winner for the Lightning.
Great goal.
What a rough sequence for Kirby Doc. Well, I was talking with Dusty. Is there a player that had so much promise that's fallen off? And in large part due to injury, but Kirby Doc's he's not even talked about anymore with all the other great players on the Montreal Canadiens.
Chicago Kirby Doc was like,
Different.
Yeah. I thought he was, he was going to be like a Tage Thompson.
Yeah.
Right? But, I mean, how many years has he been
hurt?
Yeah, just all but for the rest of the season.
Yeah.
At the beginning of the year. Just awful.
Yeah, it's unfortunate because when they traded him, I was like, "What are they doing?" Because I
really?
loved Kirby Doc. I thought
I thought that was a good trade just because his potential I thought would be.
No, that's what I mean. I meant it like for Chicago. Why are you trading Kirby?
Yeah,
Doc?
okay.
Yeah. I mean, he ices the puck when he could have skated 2 more feet, and then he gets beat at the blue line, and then it's just over. How about the fight between Juraj Slafkovsky and Hagel? Hagel 1 punches.
Hagel is becoming my favorite hockey player.
And another guy Chicago gave up on.
Yeah.
Like, what a player, Joaquin.
It was 2 days from becoming a school teacher.
I just heard that story yesterday.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I remember them talking about it at the Four Nations.
Yeah.
And just...
And I didn't like him on Four Nations, but now, like...
What?
I was like, oh, he's just there because of John Cooper. He's a hell of a player.
Yeah. I never thought that. No. John Cooper wouldn't do Canada like that. He's unreal.
Yeah. He does it all, Joaquin. Power play, penalty kill. He can fight. He does it all, man. He's a fantastic player. I love watching him play. They tie it up. Montreal Game 3 is going to be wild.
That's must-watch opening ceremonies in Montreal.
Yes, it is. The Mammoth that you had no faith in, Joaquin.
Still don't.
Tie the series at 1. And then and probably the least watched, the most boring series, LA Avalanche.
I couldn't watch it.
Yeah.
It was like watching unfortunately, the Hockey Night in Canada late game between the Kings and Avs in like November.
Yeah. Nicholas Ross scores the OT winner. I have a hard time. Yeah, I think this one's cooked. Did you see the Avs fan banging on the glass behind the Kings bench? Broke it. What the hell are they doing, man?
What was it? About, I think, 19 minutes delayed.
Yeah.
for the resumption of the game.
But Coob, it's dangerous too.
It is. I mean, you get excited. Like, it's tempered glass, but wow. Or I guess not. But like, ooh, for that to shatter, that was right on DJ Smith.
What are they hitting it with, though? They got to be hitting it with something.
I think it was just their hands, man.
Really?
Like, they showed it. They were rattling the boards. It's wild to
I
see
never
that.
got that. And I don't mean this disparaging in any sense, but it always seemed like in the U.S., you'd always get people banging on the glass all the time. And you're just like, what are you doing?
The Dallas guy?
Oh, gosh.
He's
It's
so
just
annoying. Imagine sitting beside that guy.
That's one thing. Like, I'm all about having a good time and cheering and stuff. And if your team scores, yeah, I can see like the tapping of the glass. But people that just stand up during the play while a guy's standing there and start banging on the glass, it always bugs me.
Yeah.
Well, they did that a lot as well. Like in Buffalo, I mean, everyone's going to stand up. They're excited. But like sometimes if you're front row, man, just take a seat. And some of those guys are like 6'5", and it's like, okay, there's no point being here.
Yeah. Or the guy that, the camera's on and the puck goes down in the zone and he stands up and waves towards the camera. I hate that guy.
Oh, every time too.
Yeah.
Not just the one time.
If I'm sitting behind the guy, I want to kick him in the chest.
That guy makes me laugh though. He does.
That's terrible. And no more streamers at hockey games.
No. And no more waves unless you're winning by 3 goals.
That streamer needs
Neon?
Yeah.
Is that who you're speaking of? Yeah, he was there for game 1, Oilers Ducks, and he was inside the bowels, I guess, of Rogers.
We gotta stop like celebrating these guys like there's something special, man. He's an idiot. I'm sorry. I was watching some videos yesterday. He's an idiot. Moron.
Yeah.
That's a perfect word for it. He's a moron.
Apparently spent a lot of money on those tickets, though.
Well,
but I know that doesn't really give any leeway.
I like the one where he went to go get he went to the concession and it's like a tip. He goes, "What's your favorite number between 1 and 50?" And the person goes, 50. So he's like, I was just, come on.
Yeah.
Enough. If you go to a sporting event, go for the sporting event. Don't go to self-promote your crappy little channel.
And then you get surprised because you get punched in the teeth.
As I go with EST afternoons draped all over me to the next Oilers game.
You stand up in front of the camera and start waving. Yeah. Well, that's his thing. He's on a Canadian
I'll be
tour.
selling our new shirts, hawking merch.
Yeah, exactly. Win the whole effing thing. Yeah. I think Neon might be making a visit at West Edmonton Mall as well.
No, they banned him from, he couldn't videotape in there, which is regular.
Well,
that's
no
normal.
Yeah.
You can't film in West Edmonton Mall. So
but
they
you can
banned
take
him.
like selfies and stuff.
Sure, but he was trying to film and they kicked him out.
No, his whole thing's like live streaming is day to day. IRL streams is what they call them in real life.
Yeah.
So,
But what if you're like making a short little video?
No, you have to ask permission. You do.
But if I go to the West Edmonton Mall and I'm like, hey, welcome back to the channel. It's Joaquin. Check out the water slides.
Well, unless you get caught. But
no.
Yeah, I think that's
kind of hard to.
It's very
monitor,
egregious.
Right?
Yeah.
So, but I know in stores you have to ask to film.
Oh yeah.
No, there's certain managers and things for West Edmonton Mall. You got to go through a ladder of people, right?
But I mean,
I'd
even
imagine.
if your kid's playing in one of the tournaments and stuff,
You can probably film those.
That's a little different. Yeah, they have those games live streamed and stuff too. But that's filming the action, but not just
that brick
people
tournament's coming up in a
around.
little bit here too.
Yeah, I think it is. We've given that moron way too much airtime. Let's move on.
Sure.
Whatever his name is.
I don't disagree.
Who cares? Neon?
Dim?
Two other games tonight. Flyers at the Penguins. No, sorry. Penguins at the Flyers. And the Stars at the Wild. Stars Wild 1-1. And the Flyers lead that series 2-0. Of the 3 teams, Joaquin, that are down 2-0, the LA Kings, the Ottawa Senators, and the Pittsburgh Penguins, which one of those teams do you think can come back?
Who'd you say? Kings?
Sens, Pens.
And Pens. That could?
Yeah.
I'm going to say Pens.
Really? I was going to say the Sens.
But they're going. Look who they're playing.
But they're going home.
But look who they're playing.
I know.
The Pens, you look at that lineup, and who are they playing? The Flyers are playing good. I won't deny that. But it's a much better chance of the Pens coming back and winning than the Sens having to win the next 4 or 6 from the Carolina Hurricanes.
I just feel Stützle is going to have 4 goals tomorrow.
No, maybe in warm-up.
Blue Jays have taken the first 2 over the Angels, Joaquin. 10-13. They're climbing.
That's right.
They're in action right now. Mid-4th, the Angels lead 1-0.
That's a good sign for Canadian teams winning in Anaheim.
Yes.
2-0.
2-0. Damn it. They'll come back. I'm not worried. And 2 games in the NBA. Magic at Pistons. Magic up 1-0. OKC and the Suns. OKC up 1-0. Raptors play tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see what happens there. The good old
that
Raptors.
was kind of a little bit of a whooping, though.
Oh, yeah. That
was
2 games. They haven't even been close.
Yeah.
We'll see if they can split at home. That series is going to be over quick. My Trailblazers won. But Wemby, concussion. You see him hit his head.
No, I didn't.
Oh, buddy was like...
He went chin first. Yeah, he was down
first.
several
Chin
minutes,
first.
man.
Yeah, he went like face planted.
Oh.
Well, and the thing is, if they put him in concussion protocol, if they see symptoms, he can't be at the facility or do anything with the team for 48 hours. If things get better, he can slowly get in after 24 hours, but that's never a good sign when somebody 7'5" drops face first on their chin.
Yeah, it's very, very serious.
That's a long way to go, too.
Mm-hmm.
It's like getting dropped out of a plane.
Yeah. So my Trailblazers have tied it at 1. How about LeBron leading the Lakers without Luka and the other boy?
Who? Austin
Reeves. 2-0 over the Houston Rockets.
Wow.
Dusty didn't even believe.
No.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah, he gets all behind this guy and then doesn't even believe he can do it.
He doesn't believe he can do it, so it is what it is. And that's your noticias for Hernan's World. Brought to you by the Edmonton Garrison Memorial Curling and Golf Club.
Are we going to go golfing there this year?
Probably not.
Why not?
I don't like. I don't want to say this, but I'm not like. Golf is not in my.
You're going to go to the velodrome and not golf?
Trust me, I do not want to go to the velodrome.
I can always take a spot. And
yeah, I know.
Come along.
I know.
Gage is like
you.
Gage is like, I'm good.
No, I'll golf with you, Coob. Of course.
Or
we should all golf.
Well, speaking of golf, the VIP golf show is right around the corner here. It
When
starts
does it
this
start?
Sunday.
Hey!
Hernan Court.
Wow.
And myself on the airwaves Sunday, 8 a.m. to 10 a.m.
It's Murray and Coob. Just the two.
Just you two?
Yeah. Well, we have 5 guests a day and
really?
some cycling hosts, I think, as well. So it should be a fun season. But yes, the season debut next 20 weeks running on Edmonton Sports Talk, 8 to 10 on Sundays.
Wow.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Did you know that portions of this hour, Joaquin, are brought to you by Lamley's? Built for the job, made with quality craftsmanship, and designed for job protection with cowboy-worthy durability. Lamley's workwear combines safety with all-day comfort, featuring brands like Ariat Work and Wrangler Rigs, designed to withstand tough conditions and deliver performance across every job site. Visit lamleys.com/work to see how Lamley's can make your workday better.
LAMMLES.
All right, coming up.
I need some comfortable workwear.
Some Wranglers, buddy. I'll get you some for your birthday.
No.
Is it weird to buy another man?
It's kind of weird to buy another man's jeans, especially Wranglers. But
yeah, they are.
I don't know. I got to go in there and see what they got. I'm all about durable, comfy workwear.
You sure are, buddy. You sure are. Patrick Present from the Hockey News, covering the Ducks. I'm pretty sure he's in Edmonton, so we'll get his thoughts on our great city and tee up game 2 between the Oilers and Ducks here on EST Afternoons. Hernan, Salas, Joaquin, Gage, Zach Kubish with you. Don't go anywhere. We're back with more here on EST Afternoons.
Game 2, Oilers Ducks from Rogers Place. Edmonton leading 1-0 in the series. No Adam Henrique for the Oilers tonight. Josh Samanski expected to draw in place of the injured Henrique. Plus, Jason Dickinson is a game-time decision with Radko Gudas. On the other side for the Ducks day-to-day, he won't play. Drew Hellison draws in for Anaheim. Catch Tom Gazzola, Ben Thompson on the GCL Diesel Oil Stream pregame show. They set the table for tonight. Find Tommy live on location at the Canadian Ice House for both pre and post-game coverage. Tune in starting at 6:30 right here on EST. A pair of other games around the NHL. Penguins looking for their first win in the series against the Flyers, down 2-0, entering play tonight, and the Stars are out in Mini to duel with the Wild. That series tied at 1 apiece. Just 2 games in the NBA. Game 2, Magic Pistons starts at 5 o'clock. Orlando up 1-0, and at 7:30, the Suns and Thunder battle in OKC. Phoenix looking to tie that one up. To the Diamond, Jays, Angels live in action, closing out their 3-game series. End of the 4th, Angels with a 2-0 lead. Jays up to bat next, and around the majors, 2 other games are live. Top of the 1st, runless between the Athletics and Mariners, while top of the 8th, Royals down by 2 against the Orioles. More Oilers Ducks preview on the other side of the break with Patrick present from the Hockey News. I'm Zachary Kubish, keeping you up to date.
Worksite ready, Western tough. Lamley's Workwear is calling all tradespeople, oil and gas crews, construction workers, farmers, and hard-working Canadians. Built for the job with quality craftsmanship, job site protection, and cowboy-worthy durability. Trusted brands like Airy at Work and Wrangler Rigs, designed for performance and all-day comfort on the toughest sites. No matter the season, Lamley's has the workwear you need. Shop the full range now at lamleys.com/work.
LAMMLES.
When you cater with Royal Pizza, you're getting the same great pizzas, pastas, and salads you love, just bigger and built for a crowd. Perfect for teams, offices, or parties, Royal Pizza's catering brings real value around $10 per person. Delicious, high quality, and easy. If you like their pastas, you'll love their catering pastas even more. Visit royalpizza.ca or contact your local store for exact pricing and details.
So come on home, Royal Pizza, still making it great.
Goodwill is
one shopper, finding something I never knew I needed. A jacket, a deal, one donor, letting go of something so someone else can move forward.
One program participant,
learning,
trying,
building skills,
building confidence,
building a future.
One purchase, one donation,
one job, one choice.
Goodwill is
the power of one, the power of one, the power of one, the power of one.
Goodwill Industries of Alberta. It all starts with one.
Your home for great performances is the River Cree Resort and Casino.
God, I wish I could meet somebody like you online. She's got me in the friend zone.
Don't miss Morgan Jay's musical comedy May 23rd. 9 p.m. show is sold out. Second 6 p.m. show added. Tickets at rivercreeresort.com. River Cree Resort and Casino. Excitement? Bet on it.
Hey Edmonton, did you know a local Play Alberta winner scored over $430,000 on Desert Fantasy? Think about the rec room you could build with that kind of cash. From major casino winners every hour to jackpots worth millions and hundreds of popular games to money that stays in the province, there has never been a better time to sign up for Play Alberta. Download the app today to get started with casino, sports, and lottery, all in one app. Must be 18 plus to play. When you gamble, use your game sense.
How dude. I'm your huckleberry.
Are you kidding me? Call the dogs off.
We're back here on EST Afternoons. Game day, baby. Oilers Ducks game 2 down at Rogers Place on this rainy afternoon here in Edmonton. It's Joaquin, Gage, Hernan, Salas, producer Zach Kubish in the house as well. Just quickly before we get to your guest, the Kaiser says, former security guard at WEM. You can film with a phone, but anything like a professional camera is off limits. There you have it, Joaquin.
I get it.
There you have it. All right, we're going to talk some Anaheim Ducks. What can they do to get back in this series? As we're joined by Patrick Present from the Hockey News joining us here. Patrick, are you in our fine city?
I am.
I'm
in Edmonton.
First time?
It is my first time. Gotta say, I'm having quite the time. It is a blast. Just walking around the city, the buzz. Everyone wears their jerseys to work and whatnot. I'm loving it.
It's good. Have you hit up any of our fine establishments for a good meal? Anything that you would recommend to fellow colleagues when they come to Edmonton?
Yeah, I had a nice little dinner at the Sherlock Holmes pub downtown.
Yeah.
I enjoyed a nice Guinness there, and I watched the Lightning and Habs last night.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
Maybe by the end of the segment, we can recommend a few other places.
We'll get you fed.
Yeah, Sherlock's is a staple downtown, so that's a really good spot there for sure, Patrick. Well, let's get to this series. An entertaining game one between the Oilers and Ducks. But Patrick, I have to ask you, are the Ducks feeling like that's the one that got away? I mean, they did a masterful job on Conor McDavid. It was the first time the Oilers won this season without him getting a point, which is just incredible. They had the lead going into the third period. Are they feeling like this one just got away from them?
They do feel like it is a bit of a missed opportunity. I think it would be foolish to think otherwise. However, they have some things they would like to take away from Monday's game, including most of that second period, and the fact that the way they played Conor McDavid was pretty good. Obviously, keeping him off the score sheet, but the first 10, 15 minutes of that game, the Ducks kind of felt like they were Alex Killorn said they're dipping their toe in, which, in a playoff series that can make or break you. But the fact that they kind of survived that aspect where everyone was kind of wide-eyed, I think is a little encouraging right now.
Patrick, one stat that was really interesting to me was the fact that it was a little over 20 shots that were spread amongst just 3 players on the Ducks between, I believe it was Samanski, Terry, and
Leo
and Carlson. Is that a concern, or is that kind of the MO of the Ducks? Are they looking for those guys to kind of lead them offensively?
Well, you need your best players to be your best players, and those guys are the Ducks' best players. Now, you'd obviously appreciate, we've seen what happens when you get depth scoring. The Kapanen and Dickinson last game. Cutter Gauthier only had 1 shot and 2 shot attempts. You're not going to see that every game. That guy shoots the puck, 10 to 12 times a game. So it's a little concerning. At the same time, it's encouraging, just with the way that they kind of want to provide offense, but you'd like to see a little more balance throughout the lineup.
Patrick President from the Hockey News joining us here on EST Afternoons. It was interesting in that game one. A lot was made about the fourth line that has Ian Moore, who's a defenseman, but I mean, he plays excellent as a forward, I must say. They got a lot of the matchups against the McDavid line. And I know Kevin Bieksa said on the post-game show on Sportsnet, he goes, it's good for them. That's a good challenge. Coach Q trusts them. He goes, but Conor McDavid's going to win that more often than not. Do you see kind of the same strategy heading into this game?
Yeah, we talked to both coaches and both kind of said we're not going to play really a matchup game with our forward lines. That may change back in Anaheim, but the Ducks don't really have one of those shutdown lines, and they're kind of trying to manufacture some defense up and down the lineup and as a 5-man unit, really kind of trying to bottle up the middle of the ice and so I wouldn't expect much difference. I think just rolling those 4 lines, and then if one of those lines kind of emerges as a shutdown line, maybe go to them towards the end of games and whatnot, or for defensive zone faceoffs. But yeah, I thought that line did a really good job. Again, you're not going to contain Conor McDavid. The most you can do is kind of limit him, I suppose. Yeah. So just a team kind of a 5-man effort here.
Patrick, the Ducks are without one of their leaders, emotional leader, physical leader, in Radko Gudas this evening. How do the Ducks kind of find other ways to? It's tough to replace a solid NHL defenseman, but how will they go upon doing that this evening?
Yeah, so Drew Helleson is going to make his playoff debut in Gudas's spot. Quenneville kind of went away from that third pair anyway down the stretch after the tying goal. I don't think that third pair saw the ice. So I would expect that third pair to get, maybe 10 minutes of 5-on-5 play again. But Helleson is an option that is as steady as they come, I suppose. Very simple game, meat and potatoes. Not going to go out of his way to make a big hit like Gudas might, but will play a very contained, smart game, I suppose. So that's, I guess, the way they're going to try to replicate what Gudas can bring, but definitely going to miss that physical element as we expect the series to kind of ramp up in terms of the emotion and things like that. So he can hold his own, Drew Hellison, but missing Radko, after the whistles might be a little bit of a hit,
And Patrick, you brought him up earlier, and Cutter Gauthier, I thought he was pretty quiet in that first game. I mean, he had the ton of goals, led them in points. He's on that third line right now. What do you expect from Cutter Gauthier? Is he a player that kind of disappears in games, or what kind of player do we expect in game two? Because like I said, in game one, he wasn't very noticeable.
Yeah, I think among the players, because the Ducks had 13 players making their debut on Monday, and he was one of them, and I thought he was very quiet, like you said. He didn't get a lot of puck touches. I think he was just trying to play that smart game, but when he gets out into open space and he can really turn the jets on, and obviously we've seen what his shot can do. He had over 40 goals this year. So I expect him to shoot everything. I think Ryan Poehling and Mason McTavish on his line are going to be looking for him specifically, and he's going to be trying to find those soft areas of the ice and even contribute on the forecheck. Another area where I think the Ducks were lacking a little bit last game.
Patrick, they did mention on the broadcast that the Ducks have had their issues to start games in the first period, and we've been echoing those sentiments here in Edmonton as well. Would you look for the Ducks to have a much better start this evening? Because that's kind of what put them behind the 8 ball.
I got to tell you, they've been doing that all season. Starts have been a big issue. They are the best comeback team in the NHL, but to come back, you got to be down. So their starts have been an issue, and especially on Monday, it just felt like it was a big feeling out process for them. Meanwhile, Edmonton, that poise and experience kind of took over. So the hope is that now that Anaheim knows what to expect, that they'll come out a little stronger and trying to dictate a little more of the play and possess the puck more. But again, the starts have been an issue. They were just trying to play, it seemed, so responsible, which they have not. That hasn't been what got them here. They got here by being a fire wagon, track meet team. So, the hope is, the goal is to come out and kind of dictate pace physically and emotionally, I suppose.
Patrick, do you know if the team flies out tonight?
I don't believe so. I think that they can't really do that because if it goes to overtime, they can't really. Right. So I think they'll be going back tomorrow.
Oh, okay, perfect. Patrick, you're probably flying out tomorrow too, back to Anaheim. I got to ask you though, and we do this with a lot of our American guests that come to Edmonton. Yeah. Have you ever tried a donair?
No, but I see like 4 or 5 shops just walking up from my hotel to Rogers, and I'm like, some of them seem a little sketchy, some of them seem awesome. I don't know. I might have to grab one on the way back though if they're open. They seem to be open all night too.
Sketchier the better, my friend.
Yeah, that's the motto here. So you're not picky when it comes to food, are you?
No, we have our taco shops that are open that are kind of like I would assume kind of the same.
Okay, so pretty much, just to keep it simple for you, get a donair with cheese, lettuce, tomato, onion, and sweet sauce. And trust me, Patrick, you're going to love it. Get it tonight after the game. and then you can, when we have you on later on the series, you can give us a report on the donair.
Oh, I love that, yeah.
All right.
We'll do our donair review later in the season. Later in the series.
Awesome. Patrick, enjoy the game tonight. Enjoy our wonderful city here, and I'm sure we'll chat again, buddy.
Yeah, I'm excited for the atmosphere again. I had so much fun in game 1, so I'm looking forward to it. Thank you guys for having me.
All right. Patrick, president from the Hockey News, covering the Anaheim Ducks, and you got to try a donair, buddy. What's better than after a hockey game? Have a beer?
Beer, probably.
Have a donair?
Well, I mean, if you played, it depends on what you eat that night.
Yeah.
What you're doing.
But Sherlock's is a good spot. I love Sherlock's.
That's a great spot.
Yeah.
That's a great spot.
And you know what? Really good food.
Is it?
Yeah, I've had tons of food there, and it's fantastic. I love it in the summer with the small patio, the old school look. Don't
they have they got good fish and chips there? Don't they?
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
Because when I was with the Elks, all the visiting teams, I'd always talk to their PR guys. I'm like, "What'd you guys do last night? Like the night before the game?" They're like, "Sherlock's, man."
Oh, is that
everybody goes to Sherlock's.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Is that the place for visiting media?
I think so. Yeah, it's a good spot, man.
Okay.
It's small, but it's great.
Yeah.
I wanted to recommend some spots, but I didn't want to recommend the same kind of bougie spots. Like you gotta send him to places that he's gonna be like, man, this is cool, unique.
Well, Tommy should take care of him and take him to Kelly's. Maybe the Bird Dog across the street. Isn't Bird Dog across the street?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Kelly's or where do they go? Honey.
Yeah.
We should have set him up with Tommy. That might be trouble for Patrick, though.
Well, if he's not leaving until tomorrow.
Sleep in, yeah.
It'd be but if you checked out the Ice House, he'd love it. Like that patio.
I mean, if it was not 6 degrees and raining, that patio would be awesome.
Oh, it'd be great.
It's a good patio.
Yeah. There's because there's so many good spots downtown, man. So many. You should go to Fox for coffee. That's a wicked spot. One of the best spots in the city. So, and I like what you said. Hey, the sketchier, the better.
Yeah,
that's true though.
It's very unassuming, most of those spots.
Yeah.
I mean, they got so many good establishments downtown. There's still a lot of donair spots that I haven't tried just because of that sketchiness factor. But I mean, sometimes you just have to flip a coin and just go.
You know, after I started making them myself, I find it hard to go buy one.
Yeah.
Which isn't good. But mine, I like mine better.
Donairs are tough because I can only have one every 4 months because that's how heavy they are, Joaquin.
Well, that's just what you're putting in there.
I put no lettuce. I put tomatoes, onions, banana peppers, and olives. Sweet sauce.
That's good.
Yeah.
I'm getting a donair this Friday. I've already decided, boys.
Wow.
Yeah. Been on the list since Monday.
Do you guys like lettuce in your donair? I like lettuce. I just don't like it in my donair.
You don't like lettuce and that stuff, though.
Yeah.
I go with it. Yeah.
Do what you want. I'm not going to get mad at you.
No.
I might. Well, the full mix, do you get the normal donair meat or the shawarma too?
No. Cool. Then it's not a donair anymore.
But it's still right? The donair is the meat.
Look, when you bought us donairs that time, that was the first time I've had a donair in, what did I say? It was I would say a decade.
Really?
Yeah. But then I saw that to make your own donairs at home. And when I made them here.
Well, I'm not going to lie, Joaquin. Between you and Yukon Jack, you guys make hell of a homemade donair.
Yeah. So that's how I make them now. I made just donair meatballs. Yeah. I made just but little meatballs.
Yeah.
And then just dipped them in tzatziki or sweet sauce. That was great. Because then you didn't get too full, right?
Sure, buddy.
And I don't like, I'd rather them to tell you the truth, in a flour tortilla.
They're a little bit different, yeah.
Well, in the big pita, it's a lot.
Yeah, it is. We did not feel well after that donair.
No.
Oh, needed a nap.
Yeah, that's probably it. I just needed a nap.
The afternoon inbox is presented by the River Cree Resort and Casino. Check out their Tap 25 restaurant where the prime rib special is just $21.99, 7 days a week from 11:30 a.m. to 11 p.m. Not available on show nights, and it's available for dine-in and takeout. Screw it. Let's do it on the other side of the break here as we get you set for the Reed Wilkins Show with Jay Milne. They will have Ron Lowe on and Eric Stevens from Anaheim as well. They'll go up until 6:30. Then Tom Gazzola jumps on with the Oil Stream pregame show live from the Ice House downtown. They'll have Mike Krushelnicki on the show, as well as Joaquin Gage and Benny Thompson. Don't go anywhere. Actually, hold on, Coop.
Whoa.
Where are we for thumbs?
For thumbeth?
84, 16 away. We should hit that as we say hello to the Winnipeggers, the Hustlerites, the WSTers. And if you're listening on iHeart, TuneIn, EdmontonSportsTalk.com, just slide on us over. Let's get over 100. All right. It's Game 2 day. Oilers, Ducks, Rogers Place. Edmonton Sports Talk is the place to be. We're back to close it out here on EST Afternoons.
The scene is set at Rogers Place. Game 2, Oilers, Ducks. Tonight, Edmonton leading the series, but no Adam Henrique for puck drop. He'll be out of action. Josh Samanski expected to draw in to the lineup. Plus, Jason Dickinson is a game-time decision, while Radko Gudas on the other side is day-to-day for Anaheim. Drew Hellison draws in his place. Join Tom Gazzola, Ben Thompson for the GCL Diesel Oil Stream pregame show. They set up the matchup. Find Tommy live on location at the Canadian Ice House for both pre- and post-game coverage. Tune in starting at 6:30 only on EST. Two other games around the NHL. Penguins and Flyers drop the puck. Pittsburgh down 2-0 in this series, plus the Stars and Wild duel. That one tied at 1-1. Just two games in the NBA. Game 2, Magic Pistons starts at 5 o'clock. Orlando up 1-0. And at 7:30, the Suns and Thunder battle out in OKC. Phoenix looking to tie the series. To the Diamond Jays, Angels closing out their 3-gamer. Top of the 6th, 3-0 for the Angels. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. at bat for Toronto. No outs and empty bases. Around the majors, two other games are live midway through the 9th. It's an 8-6 game in favor of the Orioles against the Royals, and it's 2-1. Athletics leading over the Mariners. Bottom first inning. This sports update is brought to you by the Capital Care Foundation. Financial support deeply affects residents at Capital Care, whether it's a one-time donation or a monthly contribution. Every penny counts. Find out how you can donate at capitalcarefoundation.net. The Screw It, Let's Do It parlay up next here on EST Afternoons. I'm Zachary Kubish, and you're up to date.
Firehouse Subs. Our subs are freshly toasted, stacked high, and crafted to satisfy. Each sub is piled high with premium meats, melty cheese, and toasted to perfection. Firehouse Subs brings bold flavor to every bite, all served on a freshly toasted roll. But we're not just feeding Edmonton, we're fueling it. Dig into the brisket hat trick, piled with slow-smoked brisket and melty cheese. Or go to the Firehouse Subs fan favorite, the Hook and Ladder. Made to order with smoked turkey, honey ham, and Monterey Jack cheese on a perfectly toasted roll. With 15 Firehouse Sub locations across Edmonton and the greater area, it's easy to grab a hot and hearty sub close to home. Firehouse Subs. Hot, hearty, made to satisfy.
When gambling, set a budget before you play. Stay informed and visit GameSenseAB.ca to learn how. Remember, if you gamble, use your game sense.
Hey Dad, I'm coming home from university.
Before they come back from school, get extra space with Sentinel Storage. Affordable and convenient storage solutions. Try 4 weeks free. Plus, students save 10% on rental. Visit sentinelstorage.ca for details.
The Canadian Brewhouse is not a quiet place to watch the game. We're a goal horn blaring, tankard raising, stranger hugging, lose your voice kind of a place. No inside voices, no empty seats, no bad angles. Just playoff hockey, the way it's supposed to feel. With your friends, the ones you brought and the ones you just met. If you want quiet, stay home. If you want to feel it, book your spot now in the loudest room in the city. This is our house, the Canadian Brewhouse.
You've heard the name, but what does it mean? For over 66 years, William Huff Advertising has supplied signage from screen printing to digital to LED with design, production, and install in-house. It's a one-stop shop for all your signage needs. Edmonton owned and operated, William Huff has been trusted by the biggest companies and teams in the City of Champions and many others across the country to do the job. If you're looking for a way to get the word out about your company or event, they are the answer. Go to www.williamhuff.com. Their results speak for themselves.
Final segment, EST Afternoons. Portions of this hour brought to you by the Canadian Brewhouse. Good day, bad day. Either way, happy hours on at the Canadian Brewhouse, Joaquin. Monday to Saturday, 2 to 6 p.m. with deals starting at just $3.99. The Canadian Brewhouse. Your day just got happier. Go hang out with Tommy down at the Ice House. He can't wait to see you all. I like this text, Joaquin. I hate you guys. I missed lunch, and now I just had to order donair from Skip the Dishes. That's what we do. That's what we do here. And Adam says, well, if you weren't drunk before eating said donair, that's why you guys were sick. That's a good point. That's a good point. 98 likes. We need 2 more. 2. That's it. All right, boys. It's time for the Screw Let's Do a Parlay for Play Alberta Inside the Numbers.
Screw
a huge payday. Who wants to go first?
Oh, someone's not confident today, huh?
Oh, I am. I'll go first. I went first yesterday and I hit.
Yeah, you did, Hernan.
Okay, I'm going to go Sidney Crosby goal.
Sidney Crosby goal, so down 2-0 to the Flyers. What, they only have 2 goals in 2 games?
You actually think Sidney Crosby's going to be shut out for 3 games in a row?
Yes. Have you watched that series?
You just said the Pens were coming back, Joaquin.
No, you asked me which team I thought would be able to come back. I'd say yes. The best chance of it is the Penguins. The other teams are just too good. But
well, he has 7 shots, -2 through 2 games, 6 hits, 214 time on ice, face-off percentage 47.8. I mean,
okay,
I don't know. You can't doubt Sid the Kid.
Let's switch it up. Joaquin, you go second because yesterday you went last. No, because you were right. So Coop, go. Whoever go.
Okay, I'm gonna go, Hernan. let me get my air. No, I'm kidding. I just I don't know, man. I mean, I
mean, you cost us yesterday, Coop.
That I did. Well, the Oilers weren't able to get on the board on the power play. They're going to get on the power play today, and I think Evan Bouchard is going to get a power play point. That's plus 161 on the good old PA, otherwise known as Play Alberta.
Power play point?
Power play
You know
point.
what that's called? The PPP.
3P?
Yeah.
For EB?
Joaquin, what you got, amigo?
I'll just go. Well, with your Crosby thing, we'll cross our fingers. I don't think it's going to happen. Let's say Pittsburgh money line.
Wow.
Puck line.
Oh, puck line. You're going to go puck line? So money line is straight up. Yeah.
Money line.
Puck line's to cover.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was just another word. No, just money line.
They're slight favorites, -106. Flyers -110, or underdogs. I guess it'd be slight underdogs. It's a toss 'em. Toss 'em up.
Right?
The pick 'em, yes.
What's the number at if you put those 3 together, Coop?
Let me craft that up right now. So it's the Pittsburgh Penguins money line to win Game 3 -106, and you said a Sidney Crosby point?
Goal.
Okay, yes. So for goals, that's plus 204. Hold on, I got to get these combinations right.
It's got to be higher than that.
No, that's plus 204 standalone.
Oh, okay.
For for
my Play Alberta won't load. I'm reloaded.
Uh-oh. Ruh-roh.
Yeah, it won't log me in, man.
Trying to get it up here.
What the frack? Frack.
Sidney Crosby
what was it? Sidney
over.
And what else?
Bouchard power play point.
Boosh.
So it's plus 325 with Sidney Crosby with over 0.5 goals. So at least to score 1. Penguins on the money line. And over to the Oilers. Looking at all these player markets and such, there's so many different things that you could find on Play Alberta. And we have so many different bets up as well.
Never mind, Coop. I figured it out.
You did?
It took too damn long.
Yeah, I'm trying to get this too, man.
Crosby goal, Evan Bouchard power play point is already 693, and that's not even with the Pens money line yet.
Yeah, it's over 1,000. It says here, or no, that's doubles.
I like it, Joaquin. I'm very confident. I like your pick too, buddy.
I don't. But whatever.
Okay, so this is the screw. Let's do a parlay. Crosby goal, Bouchard power play point, Pens money line. Who's riding? Okay, Joaquin, any thoughts of... I want to save kind of your thoughts, too, because you're doing pregame, but how do you see this game playing out tonight, buddy?
I have to lean towards the Edmonton Oilers.
Okay.
When you have one of your top defenders out, it's tough to overcome. I'm still leery about the way that the Edmonton Oilers feel good about themselves. You know, if they can find this start again, or just start properly. I do think they started well. I won't say that they started really well, but part of it was the Ducks dipping their toes in the water too. So I don't think the situation isn't going to overwhelm the Ducks in that first period. They feel a little bit better about themselves, but the fact that Connor didn't have any goals, they have some secondary scoring kind of going. That feels good about themselves. They won the goaltending battle in the first game. I look to that to continue. I just think that Oilers are going to take care of business on home ice and now see what happens in Orange County.
You know what's kind of happening? Remember last year with the LA Kings where they only ran 4 defensemen? It's interesting what Patrick said, because I didn't notice this, but he said
10 minutes.
The third period, that third pair with Gudas barely played.
Yeah.
And now with Hellison in.
Was that because he was injured, though?
That too. But if Anaheim's going to roll 4 defensemen, Joaquin, I think they're in big trouble.
They're in big trouble.
You can't do that against the Oilers.
No. Especially not with, I know you have Trouba and Carlson. They've done it before, but that's a lot for them to handle.
Oh, 100%. So very interesting game on tap. And I like your point there, Joaquin, that the Oilers, they struggle with success at times.
It's a weird thing.
It's a weird thing, man. But they get all fat and sassy, and then
it's you know what I figured out too about it. It's not that I don't think it's they get fat and sassy. It's a team that conserves the turbo on the team. If there's any chance that they don't have to go all out, they take that opportunity to rest and then ramp it up. Right. Yeah. So, I mean, it's funny because you look at it and what Dusty said and Eric said it this morning, like they're 15 wins away.
Yeah.
It's not a lot. Like it's a lot, but it's not insurmountable. And so you start getting closer. So, tonight you look, okay, after tonight, like if I'm a coach, I'm going after tonight, it's 14 boys.
Yeah. You know what's funny, Joaquin, that, this team's been up and down all year. And this might be the year that they're best suited to go all the way.
It's weird.
It's weird, man.
But saying that, it reminds me a lot. And I hate to do this to Oilers fans because you get all crazy and stuff. But a few years there when the Washington Capitals were a juggernaut.
Yeah.
They were just unbelievable. And then 3-4 years later, they go win the cup with a team that wasn't as good as those ones before. So
it's very interesting. Very interesting team right now.
Because I didn't watch the whole game, but I watched snippets of the Avalanche and Kings. The Avalanche. Let's just say this: I don't think there's a clear-cut team right now that you could say is a favorite to win the Stanley Cup.
No, because look at the Avs. They've had it rough with LA, man.
And I mean, there's no difference, I don't think. And I know I looked at the Dallas mini series. It's good, but it's not like I'm watching a different league.
Exactly. Sorry. Jesus. It's gonna be interesting. Two other games, of course. Pens, Flyers tonight, and the Wild and Stars. That's a hard game to pick for Game 3 with the series.
It is.
I don't know which way I would go.
I don't know any way anything's going.
Oh, baby. It's going to be fun, though.
It'll be good watching.
It's going to be a late night for you, buddy.
I'll have a nap.
Crush a nap. Join Tommy and the Crusher.
Cruiser.
Cruiser.
It's not Crusher.
Over 100 likes today, boys. 108.
Whoa.
Hey, we did it. That's 3 days in a row, baby.
It was, it was kind of funny the other day hearing Dusty play your rendition of La Bamba.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
When did he play that?
In the morning show, I think yesterday.
Really?
Yeah.
That's very nice of him.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
Those soothing sounds of Hernan.
I'm going to start charging him for that.
Should get royalties, yeah.
Royalties, man.
Yeah. Or did you sell your catalog, Dusty?
Performance of the Year award in 2025.
You got to go to Coachella and play yourself on YouTube now.
Hell yeah, baby. All right. Big shout out to Derek Van Diest from NHL.com for joining us. Patrick Present from the Hockey News, covering the Anaheim Ducks in our wonderful city as well. Thank you for everybody who watched, listened, and slammed that thumbs up. Don't go anywhere. Reed Wilkins, Jay Mellon coming up with the Reed Wilkins Show from 3 to 6:30. And then it's the GCL Diesel Oil Stream Show, 6:30 to 8. And they'll be back later tonight with the post-game show. For Coop, Quack, I'm Hernan saying thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Enjoy the game tonight. If you're going downtown, be safe. We love you. Chowders.